In, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They're going play action. It's Murray. It's with Harrison again. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They'll toss it here to Benson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for 4th and 3. They snap it to Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Pistol now for Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Short pass brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag out, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready, set.
Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Ready.
Burrow throwing on third down. Buying some time right. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call it could make.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They give on second to Benson. And that's all with the offense side of it. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Offensive line. Here we go. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 back, Warriors, 70.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Bait snap for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
First down.
Play action now, Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Benson from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Murray on third down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down.
19 yards. First down, Arizona.
Play action now, Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And things look tougher now with third and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Again, it's Murray to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Cardinals, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT. There he goes on the right side. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100-plus for a pick 6. Wow.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The give now to Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. On fourth down, here's Murray. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Walker on first down. Fights his way through a tackle. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Real low from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Here's a roll. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Murray here on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defense.
He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Taking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
18 Rattler. Down. Got 50. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Milrow with it on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out at halftime. Bait snap for the point after. Weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Lost the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. It's away, not a great kick, angling right towards the sideline. And this one did not look good. Looks like it only got to the 30 before going out. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 18 card.
Pistol now for Milrow. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Looking slant route, complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Come on, come on.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 16.
19.
At the 16-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And they'll advance
reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keeping the penalty floored and adding 6 more. Bates now for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Murray on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Pass is caught at the 9. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, sometimes seems quick.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Point after up and good from Bates. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Murray. Now and the ball is out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Here's the backup. 1st throw. There's a screen to Benson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. Third down, it's Brissett. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Myers on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. First call here coming from the shotgun.
70, Mustang 19.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Got it. Ready?
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Shotgun now for Milrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not 1st down. It's 3rd down instead.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down throw here for Milrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. He's going to push one deep down the road. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Lead snap for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19. Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Seahawks swarming in, and down he goes. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th and forever coming up.
19, 10, 12. Go.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's not like you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. Bates tacks on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Toss play right side. Benson nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Now an inside give to Benson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cardinals trying to do some window dressing. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
19, set, go.
They'll run. It's Benson. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. The defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Diving right side. Got it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Point after up and good for Bates. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
73, Cardinals 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Staying on the ground with Benson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
19, set. 19, set. Got. Go.
Off the play fake, Brissett. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Formation.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
19 tight. Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Rolling out to his left. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Milrow. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Not 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on. Come on.
Milrow with it on 1st. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
right, one more snap to play here.
Drill green. Here we go, set. Black, 95. Rail, yellow. Black ultra. Spike, white. Set.
Throw here, third down. Going deep here for the end zone. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so...
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside.